was on, then it was off, but today he was on the team sheet for Newcastle. Faustino Asprilla from Colombia.
Faustino Asprilla, who only arrived to join his teammates at their ancestral home hotel, having flown in from Italy this morning, gets a place on the substitutes bench. Is imminent. The Colombian is going to enter the fray. And Faustino Asprilla, later Parma, makes his debut for Newcastle United. He's taken a very central position at the moment. Beardsley is out on the left, Watson on the right. Watson, Barton to the right, Asprilla just inside him, but not the best of passes, comfortably read. Juninho gets support from Morris, makes the diagonal run, creates a hole by doing so, but it bubbled up a bit and Juninho got right underneath it. Ferdinand in the middle, so is Watson. Good skill. Here's Watson! What Juninho can do, so the Colombian can match. Asprilla lays on the equaliser. From almost the same blade of grass, what an entry into the Premiership. Paul Vickers, he was beaten to the wide, and Watson's header, once again he comes up with an important goal, Steve Watson, but it was made by this skill. Vickers didn't know where he was, one way and then the other, and the cross met with no challenge. But everything to his left. Watson, Asprilla made the forward run. Pollock had gone with him. This is Clark. Newcastle running the game all of a sudden. Two weight in the middle. Watson once more, but he slipped at the wrong moment. Given away to Beardsley, and here's Les Ferdinand. Very much yes for Ferdinand. All smiles from the Newcastle number 9. But the error, a sad one for Walsh, who dived over the ball. Squirmed under his arm. Three players came to him, and the shot should have been easily saved, but wasn't. For Gary Walsh, but Les Ferdinand gets his usual goal. There's Asprilla, gets the cross in again. It's corner. Asprilla! Amazing stop really by Walsh. It just fell though where he wanted it to be. Beardsley's cross. He wasn't offside. Well, the confidence had coursed back into the veins of Brian Robertson's team. But it's now leaking away. Asprilla. Well, that would just cap the afternoon for Newcastle. He was to score as well, and he might. The extra times almost seem to be too long. He has his own style. It's been giving pleasure to his country, to a number of clubs and out of Newcastle. On by little, no one in particular. Barton. Watson hadn't made the forward run. Asprilla. Had it on a string. Pollock. Picked it. On by Barnby. Side against Asprilla. And waves a gloved hand to the linesman. Pollock, one of the Middlesbrough players who doesn't deserve to be on the losing side. Barnby will look back on the misses. Morris, Pollock. They've missed the drive of Stamp for all the efforts of Little. Beardsley. And Asprilla stopped in stride by the final whistle, but his substitution changed the day, laying on the equaliser for Steve Watson. But it was a match that deserved to be won by a better goal than the one Ferdinand scored. It was tough on this man who presented him with the winner. Gary Walsh diving over the top of the ball, but Kevin Keegan starts year number 5 with a new face in his team who proved an instant success. And Juninho's efforts in the end upstaged by the arrival of the Colombian, and Newcastle win by 2-1.
Well, I couldn't see until I put Tino or Faustino Asprilla on. I couldn't see where the spark was going to come from today. We were all a little bit lethargic. We weren't quite. First 10 minutes played well, and then after that, to be fair, Middlesbrough took the game to us, counter-attacked us whenever we get possession away, and that was plenty of times. And they were unfortunate not to kill the game off. I mean, they get the second goal, it's finished, basically. But we never stopped. We kept hanging in there, and then when he came on, I mean, he could have read 4-1 to us as well. That's how daft football is.
Well, the fellow, Kevin, he didn't want to let this deal go, did he? And here you see, really, his ability. He's not match fit. You see him in the top of the picture, then just dart into that space down the line. At this stage, I think Steve Vickers has got to get tight. Don't let him turn, because now, suddenly, when he's going at you, you've got problems. The old dodgy knee doesn't look bad here, does it, on this little swivelling action? And he has a quick look up, and Steve Watson just gets in front of Chris Morris, and, you know, probably bad defending as well, free header. And then, of course, he's got this sort of, you know, almost rubbery leg, doesn't he? It looks as if he's tired and staggering here, and he has a little leggy lope out to the right wing. But that is his style. He is a unique footballer. At this stage, you think the chance has gone, but Craig Little here dwells on it and puts a disastrous ball square. I mean, that was one that set up the shooting opportunity. Just clipped the heel of a defender, but, you know, no excuse really there for Walsh, and just stuck underneath him. This, I think, is when you haven't got David Ginoli, you're looking for a bit of flair. And here, a little drag back. Poor old Chris Morris there trying to get a touch to the ball, and this is a nutmeg and a half, isn't it, through the legs. I wouldn't like to play in a 5-a-side with he and Ginola. I don't think you get much of the ball, would you?